Well, welcome back, guys. And I'm down here at the islands, and that's quite random, but it's not for this video. This video is very, very different to any video I've done before. Over the winter period, I've been sort of struggling with blanking and fishing in general. In life in general, it's been really, really hard. I don't really want to go into that too much, but yeah, I've been on the bank a lot. And I've been doing lots of like semi-recordings. And what I've ended up with actually is a really, really cool video. So I hope you enjoy this video. I go to lots and lots of different lakes, a lot on the Coking Farm because I've got my winter ticket there. But on this video, you're going to see about 4 or 5 different lakes and quite a few carp. So buckle in and I hope you enjoy the video. Well, welcome back, guys. And yeah, I'm on my way to Ash Pond. So I'm doing the drive quite safely, my hands aren't on the phone at all. But yeah, I'm off to Ash Ponds. And yeah, it gets dark early now, doesn't it? It just gets towards the end of October. And yeah, it gets dark about 5:30, and it's just gone 4 o'clock now. So I should be there in about 10, 15 minutes. I only live 20 minutes from Ash Ponds. And yeah, I'm going to get set up there. Pay my day ticket. Only 15 quid, not bad at all, is it, for what you get there? Let's see if I can catch a 20 this time. I caught a catch trick of 19s last time. So, yeah, that'd be the challenge, to try and get another 20. The previous trips before that, I could only catch 20s. So, yeah, let's hope I can get one. Don't know if I'm going to go on pond 2. You know, it's pretty much child's play on there. But look forward to getting the rods out there. It's just myself on my own tonight for 24 hours. And, yeah, looking to chill out. Work's been really, really hard. I'll speak to you a little bit later about that. And see you on the bank, guys. Woo-hoo! Ha-ha! Let's go fishing. Yeah. Well, I know I mentioned that the light goes down fast, but I didn't expect it that fast. It's the first time I've been in almost a month, and the difference in that time, and we had that clock change, that really does make a difference. I don't know why they still do that. I understand why they did it in the past, but me personally, I don't think the need for it anymore. A lot of countries have stopped doing it, haven't they? But anyway, we are where we are, and we got to deal with what we got to deal. I'm not complaining at all. I'm here on the bank, got all my stuff out now, just about to get the rods out. Going to get them sent out on the boat. I've picked my 2 spots. I'll spin the camera, so I'm going to have one underneath that tree because I can. Oh, focus. And then you'll see the lily pads over there. One sort of just off those lily pads on the far side there. There's only me and somebody in that far corner over there on the lake. Out and actually over the 3 lakes, there's just us 2. I've chose the complete opposite corner. It's a nice bit of peace and quiet for himself and myself. And yeah, I'm thinking, and I know a lot of people have done this before, but you've seen me use these baits before. So I'm going to go supermarket versus off the shelf. So it's a boilies. So yeah, boilies versus supermarket bait. One of my rods is going to have a hot dog. That's all going to have salt and chili on it. The ground bait's going to be the same for both. But one's going to have hot dog in with the ground bait, and the other one's going to have boilies to match the boilies and to match the hot dog. And the other one, as I've said, as you can probably guess already, is going to be boilies as well. It'll be interesting to see. I've caught on both. Quite confident on this lake, even though the temperature's changed. It is quite mild tonight, and the air pressure's looking good. Fingers crossed I can show you a 20-pound carp, or just anything from here, really. Lovely to catch in the autumn. Well, there's been not many bites tonight at all.
Caught it here, you know.
Surprise! Yeah, I've gone back home. Unfortunately, that was a blank. I had a really nice time at Ash Ponds. It's the first time I ever blanked there. We have been warned in the past that it can be quite a hard lake, that pond one, and it defeated me. Even pond two defeated me. But never mind. I had a good time, just sort of getting my kit out there. They were new rods, so it was nice to get them all the line bedded in properly. And yeah, I'm going to turn this into a bit of a positive again, a bit similar to what I did on the last video, really. All my kit behind me. Fortunately, this car's got two bloody damn punctures. Calamity Carissa. Get two punctures before I managed to fix the one. The other tyre went. So yeah, I got Harry on his way, and I've got the winter ticket now at Coking Farm. So we're going to go on a lake called Chestnut. It's quite a new lake. It used to be one of their stock ponds, but it's got some really really nice fish. And if we catch a thirsty, we get to name it. So that might be a quite a high possibility. And there's some beautiful beautiful scaly bangers in there. And looking forward to getting on the bank with Charlie. With Charlie. with Harry and yeah, back at Coking Farm. I haven't been there for a while. See you on the bank, guys. We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kind of feel a little younger. Run away and embrace the day. The sun is out, won't go away. Feel the clouds on your shoulder. Touch the sky, feeling bolder. Going out, going all the way. Going out, yeah, yeah. Well, that's kind of apt, isn't it? I'm sat here on a very, very cold. It was -6 last night. It's just gone January 2026, and this is that trip there. That was one of our first trips on the winter ticket, mine and Harry's, and he did catch that really massive, massive, massive mirror. I'm only joking. It was absolutely tiny, but I find them really, really cute, like mirrors of that size, and it is a really, really pretty fish, isn't it? But it's the smallest thing. I think the hook was almost bigger than its mouth, but yeah, he did actually catch two little ones on that trip. So yeah, and now we're on our way to Alder. Now that's a lake that pretty much most of the time, bearing in mind I have blanked on that lake this winter. But yes, this is one of the lakes that I catch quite a few carp on actually. And yeah, I'm going to be there with Harry and Charlie, who's our friend Charlie. No, not my son Charlie. And yeah, we're at Alder. So this is Lake 2 and the second lake on at Coking Farm, and the second time on my winter ticket. So I hope you enjoy this one. I'm not used to catching it. Yeah, I ain't caught one so long. I don't know how. Yes, guys. Well, after blanking at so many different venues, I'm here at Alder. And the reason I came here was for the venue. So in the winter, we all do say that venue is one of the most important things. And yeah, so it is. I think that might actually be a double. I haven't had too many doubles from Alder, so let's get this one out. Pretty sure it's a mirror. If it's not, it's a very small scale common, but I'm pretty sure it's a mirror there. Let's have a look. You can see it just about there. Yes, guys. First one of the session for myself, and I think Charlie might be into one over there. I'm joined by Charlie and Harry tonight. That's Charlie, my mate. Charlie, not my son. Charlie. Charlie and Harry. Yeah. Cool. Well, there we go, guys. I think it's probably £8, £9. Lovely. First fish of my winter ticket here at Coking Farm. A lovely, almost fully scaled mirror. Happy days. Let's get this little live one back. Thank you very much. Well, guys, nothing to write here about. Carp number 2. Lovely, another mirror. It's a similar size, a bit smaller, but another lovely scaled mirror. Happy days. Wow, fish number 2, and actually we did think it might be the same fish, but it's not. It's probably about 3 or 4 pounds. Well, probably a couple of pounds more than the last one. Lovely. Fish number 2 from the same spot, the left-hand rod. Happy days. Let's get that rod back out there, get the fish back in. See if we can get another one. Yeah. What's that, mate? Huh? Well, lovely little common. There we go, guys. Lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, I caught one so long. I don't know how to. I don't know how to catch carp. How do you do it again or off it? There you go, in the net. Whee! Woohoo! Cheers, mate. Weighed in at 15.5 pound with the sling, so probably about 13 pound. Lively, lovely scrap. I get a couple of photos. So Alder, yeah, that lived up to its prolific reputation with loads and loads of carp on the bank. Harry ended up with 8 himself. Charlie had 6 or 7, I believe, and yeah, I ended up with 5. That was a really, really fun trip. Now I'm off to Birch. Now, I didn't do really a lot of recording here. I wasn't really planning on doing a lot of recording that evening, but I do catch a lovely, lovely carper. You'll have to see if it's one of the 30s that I get to name. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I started with a very, very sort of awkward high starting thing. So I thought I'd leave that in there anyway. It's quite funny. I'm not really sure what I was doing back then, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little trip to Birch and yeah, Lake 3 on the Coking Farm Complex and my third lake on the winter ticket. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, well, I'm on my way to Coking Farm again. Yeah, nice. Well, there we go, guys. First fish of the session. The 20 pound beautiful miracle. Wow, what a fight this one put up. Yeah. Wow.
Let's have a look at the other side, shall we? What a fish. What a fight this one. Oh, amazing. Straight from out in the open middle where I've seen them crushing all night last night. Happy days, guys. Well, yeah, we've just arrived at a very sunny. What am I talking about? And so excited about the fishing. I get my words muddled up already. Yeah, we've arrived at a very wet and windy Coking Farm on the winter ticket again, and I'm going to be on 86, peg 86 on Clover. I haven't fished this lake that many times, and last time, unfortunately, I did have a blanket. It was a bit of a Christmas special. Go back and have a look at that video. That's from last year. And yeah, I'm here on my own this time. Well, I say on my own. Got my furry little friend with me, Ray Milo. Yeah, parked near the dipping station. So I'm going to get my get my nets and my cradles and everything dipped. It's a really nice station here, really well set out, and yeah, get self up on the peg and get set up in this rain. Not looking forward to this bit. Looking forward to the fishing though. Let's see if we can get a lovely scaly banger or a lovely common from Clover Lake. So yeah, how another random bit of this video. I'm actually at home here where I do most of my editing. Next to my lovely pond. Got a couple of koi carp in there and a few bumpkins. And yeah, it's doing quite well in this freezing weather. It's staying unfrozen, which is really good for the pond. But I was just editing that video, this part of the video, and I've realised that that fish wasn't actually from Clover. I didn't do any recording at all on Clover, apart from when I was cooking my dinner. But that fish was actually from a trip at Birch. I completely forgot about it, but Harry reminded me. But yeah, that was a 20-pound carp, another 20-pound carp from Birch. I've caught a few 20s from there now. That's a nice lake. It's a new one, so it's doesn't look that sort of natural, but it will come on. It's only been dug in the last year or two. But yeah, that was that fish. That fish was actually from Clover. No, from Birch, not Clover. How strange. Anyway, yeah. Look forward to this next part of the video. Woodland on my own. Love this one. Looking at this one, so I'll show you. Let's have a look at this pack. I'm going to go for one just in that bay there, where it's nice and calm. You can see the sun shining on there, so it might be a little bit warmer. But look round here.
See the wind's battering up against that margin, so got to put one in the margin, guys. And the other one, I'm not sure. Either open water by that willow tree. Definitely going to be using the bait boat. See how we go on. My tactics today are going to be house pellet, silly not to, and pure boilie. I mean, that's pretty much all you're supposed to use here. I have got a little bit of sweet corn here, around 1 tin per session here as well, so we'll be adding a little bit of sweet corn for that just visual side of it, to add to those boilies and pellets. Sent out on the bait boat. Margins are easy, underarm throw. But let's get these rods out there, and then I'll think about the bivvy. I'm not sure if that's the right way around to do it, but it's meant to be a dry evening, so let's get these rods set out first, shall we? Fishing more important than me, aren't they? So guys, that's those rods almost ready to get out there now. And yeah, I'm trying to speak over this wind, but I'm going to go for the one by the island because I think there might be quite a bit of debris there. I'm going to go for an ISO fish, so fishy flavoured pop up right by the island. That's going to be also topped with a little yellow pop up just for the visual side of it, and to go with the sweet corn that I've got scattered around with the boilies and the house pet that I'm using as my freebie. With the other one I'm going to go for is a really visual bait. This is a nutty flavour bait. It's a bright yellow one as well. That's a wafter, and that's the one that I'm going to have out on the margin over there. Third one I haven't decided yet. That's probably just going to be stand bottom bait. I'm going to try all three different tactics, and if one works, I'll probably move the other two rods onto that one. Let's get these rods. Yeah, gangster Chris with the hood up. It really is quite chilly. I'm going to have to layer up in a bit, but I'm quite warm. I've got those three rods out there. Two by the boat, one by the underarm cast, just for the margin. Hopefully one of those spots will pay off. I've got one underneath the willow tree, like I said before. Pretty much the spots exactly what I said before. One right by the island, right tight to the island. And one of the margins there where the wind's lapping up against. Um, we'll see now. And I really need to get this bivvy set up. We've got a bit of daylight left, even though we're really close to the shortest day of the year, and we're getting a couple of minutes each night, aren't we? Of light. Those long nights are seem far away, but they all come around so quick. Time goes real quick at the moment, doesn't it? It did for me this year, 2025. Wow, that went really quick. But yeah, I've got those three rods out there at the moment, and we'll see if we can get a bite. But time to get my bivvy set up. And that's quite apt, isn't it, guys? Right behind me, a frozen island lake. So I came around here this morning to get an update for the owner, Tony. And yeah, everywhere's frozen. apart from where you can see the aerators, so we have got pockets to let the oxygen out and all those nasty gases. We've got loads of areas like that where we've got aerators going on every single swim. So yeah, it's looking good down here. But anyway, back to this video, shall we say? And yeah, that was another blank on woodland. But what a beautiful, beautiful swim. The first time I ever fished that particular swim. And this last little bit that you're going to see is unfortunately blanking again. But yeah, I'm back on the islands. Not back on the islands, back on woodlands. The islands are somewhere where I'm going very, very soon, so that will be a video coming up. So make sure that you like and subscribe if you can. That'd be amazing, and you'll see the next videos coming up. But yeah, this last little bit is I'm back on woodlands with Harry. Get some really, really nice time with the wildlife and the duck, and yeah, you see a nice frozen Alder Lake as well. Look forward to see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for getting this far. If you have got this far, I love you all.